Hey guys, my name's JC and welcome to my life's journey. So this is my second video, and in this video I'm going to talk about one topic that probably everybody's going to ask me questions about. So I thought I would bring it out there and talk about it because I feel that people are going to ask me this. They're going to be like, why are you going to have a baby when you can't even afford dentures? And I want to bring it out there right now and then, so I have it all out in a video and clear and said and done. So we're going to talk about that right now. This whole video is just going to be talking about my experience, my trauma, everything about it. And I feel like this needs to be talked about because people, if I don't bring it up, because in my other channel, I don't really talk about it. I don't really anything. And then people ask me, they're like, well, why are you buying this, that, and the other thing when you can't even buy dentures? And they don't know what I have or don't have. I mean, you can't tell me what I have or don't have because you don't know, because I don't talk about it. So you can't accuse me of something if I don't share it with you. So I felt like it's really important for me to talk about it now and get it out in the open. I'm not going to be talking about it ever again, so I felt like this would now be the time to talk about it. Let's have it in a video, all said and done. So I'll talk to you about my whole adventure with my teeth that aggravated the crap out of me. So I never really had, my teeth were nice. I had a really nice smile, but something inside my teeth weren't right or something. The enamel, I never had good enamel or something like that, my mom said. Finally, she said that, when I was 30, when I was ready to get them pulled out. She's like, yeah, you never had good enamel, but she always blamed me. So, my teeth started decaying too fast. When I was an adolescent, they started, falling out of my mouth. Not, literally falling out, but I started having cavities when I was a child, and then I had to start getting them removed when I was an adolescent. Most people have, molars or something in the back, and I never had that. You have to get, your teeth pulled or something, because you have molars in the back growing. I never had those. I guess, in part, I'm thankful for that, never having to go through that experience, but at second part, I'm mad because I never got to have those second teeth that would have been. And I think there were a few teeth that they were supposed to have teeth come down that never did. So I have no idea what exactly the deal was. But anyways, I wasn't pulling one tooth at a time. There were teeth I had to pull 3 at a time. 2 here, 3 there, 4 there. I mean, it was crazy. So by the time I was 30, I was in really bad shape. And I think I might have had 13 teeth left in my head, and I said I'm not doing anything about it for a really long time. I was in a lot of pain. My teeth were decaying really too fast. I didn't know what to do. And finally, when I was 33, because I'm 35 now, so it was 2 years ago, in July, all of a sudden I had pain that you would not believe. The experience, when I mean the pain is so bad, the pain was so bad that you could not walk, you could not talk, you could not, the agony of the pain was pain I never experienced before. I could not focus, you would not want to drive on it, nothing. So I finally knew that was, my body was telling me, it's time to get your teeth out. And my thing was I did not want to just have 1 or 2 taken out when I'm just going to have to get 1 or 2 taken out again. I said, let's just have this all done, all said and done. And then it was really trying to prove that every single tooth was time to go. So it was finding a doctor that would really approve of it quickly, but they agreed. They agreed with me. I mean, they saw that every tooth had a problem, and they agreed with me. And then the next thing was, I didn't want to be awake for it. I did not want to be awake for that experience. So it was finding a doctor that could put me under to that point. But because I suffer with bipolar disorder, there's only so many medications they can give you to go under. So I wasn't able to go under certain medications, but they were at least able to put me under enough that I didn't feel anything or remember anything, which was good. So, I don't remember that experience. And then I did get dentures. I got the temporary dentures, but I was forced into it. Like, I did not want to go and get dentures. I even, said to my mom, let's just go with no teeth for like 6 months to a year. Financially, I couldn't pay for it at all, and I wasn't in, a good situation. I had debt up to my ears, and I couldn't not take on another bill. And she kept saying, no, I'll help you. She got me in this biggest debt hole I could never imagine, and she's like, no, I'll help you pay for it. She told me to go with the most expensive ones and everything like that. And, never saw a dime. She didn't help me with one thing. But at the same token, I can tell you is, now that I can't wear them because they, excuse my French, but they suck. And they don't fit right. And they don't do any of these things. I'm glad nobody helped me, because now I can't be enforced into wearing them. So, people still try to ask me, oh, you should go back, and this, that, and the other thing. And you know what? It was such a traumatic experience for me that if these people that keep telling me to go back and go see them, if they knew the type of stuff I had to go through, they wouldn't be asking me to do that. So, it was a very traumatic experience. I don't want to go through it again. The place I went to, I can't really... It's hard to hear from people that have teeth that have never had to experience this. Oh, you're doing, you have to have dentures. You're doing, you got to do this, you got to do that. And, it's kind of hard to hear from people that, and they don't make the dentures correctly, and it was $3,000 I had to pay for dentures I can't use. So, the dentures are paid off. I'm happy about that. I finally paid them off, and financially, I'm in a lot better condition than I was when 2 years ago when I got into this debt, that I'm finally almost debt free, but it was a hard road to go into, and I'm angry, but also at the same token, I have dentures, so I don't have to wonder about dentures, and I understand the consequences of not using dentures. There's different things that are going to start happening to your face and stuff like that. And, I'm angry. I'm angry that I spent that kind of money, and, I didn't get, good dentures. But there are a lot of people who get dentures and it just doesn't work for them. And then there's other people that suffer through the pain. I mean, the whole reason why I had my teeth out in the first place was to not have to deal with pain anymore. So if dentures are going to cause pain, I'd rather be without. Get my point. I have not tried putting the glue or whatever they put to hold your dentures in there, because just putting them in there for just a few is painful. So I wouldn't want to stick them in there and have them be stuck in there and I can't get them out. So, yeah. So I do have dentures. I don't use them. I would use them to like take a picture with or something like that. But that is the denture story. So for those that want to know if I have dentures or I don't have dentures, I do. I do not use them, and but I just want people to understand that that is something that was a very personal and upsetting situation that I had to go through, and nothing got accomplished, and spent a lot of money in the process. So I don't mind people asking me questions or talking to me about this topic. That I don't mind about. But I'm not having a baby and neglecting other things. Like, everything's happening in order and for a reason. Alright? That's enough on this topic. I thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe. Thanks, guys.